Chat, what's up? It's time. I may be a week late, but Kingdom Come 2 is finally out. I'm not gonna talk during this. That's the audio. Comparative, my voice to the game, I guess.
Keep firing!
Not a game.
Don't stop! We need more! Arrow! Need help here, Danny! You! Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
How's the audio game versus my voice? Like, is the game too loud? Do I need to turn myself up?
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements!
Just that. 1 second. The game's gonna freak out for a second. Alright, how's that?
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Get ready!
Oh. If I need to adjust some more, just let me know.
Take cover!
Oh shit.
Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh?
So, where's Henry?
Make it count.
Oh, so we have to play as Godwin, nice.
More brigades!
It's another secret crossbow.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! Shoot him! Let's go here! Godwin! Knock it down!
Oops. Did that the other day, dude. When I was doing testing. Oops. Apparently I can't be too close to the wall when you're over there.
You're not up to it.
Get ready! They're coming inside!
Conway, move downstairs. We can handle it here. Die, you swine.
Godwin! Get over here with that. Join the line.
Not one of those. Can I have one of those? Oh. That works too.
Burn, fuckers! Fuckers! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Okie dokie.
Fuckers!
Gotta hit every step going all the way up. Can't be too careful. Can't slip.
Fucking Wenceslas! Don't let them climb up! Knocking down!
Thanks. We did it. That dude took an arrow literally to the face. Right in the shoulder.
Fuck! I've been hit! Don't poke at it! Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat.
Bless you.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Fair. As expected, I guess.
Everyone to the tower!
That's not good. Several weeks earlier. Alright. So apparently you're here for a while. Man, this game is so pretty.
Lord Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Really crisp.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your
Sure
Grace.
don't.
Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Weren't you a blacksmith, Henry? Why were
Anyway,
you
this
shoveling shit
Alden,
and pulling
Alden,
turnips?
whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere. so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak
Well,
Latin.
considering there's a game, I'm sure there's going to be some excitement here.
Trotsky.
It's a good spot for a castle.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
I mean, yeah. I would imagine.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye,
Sure, that's
it
it.
does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that?
Sure, sounds good.
Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Uh-huh. Cutscene? Cutscene.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them!
That's a lot of
Don't let
dudes.
them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Fair.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
That was Henry from KCD1. Might be an easy invite.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you
Valid.
not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
Sure is.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
That's an issue.
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Alright, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think I'm gonna go advisor. Speech is pretty good. I can basically farm low levels for combat. Same with sneak and archery. Speech, craft, and stuff like that's a little bit harder to get.
I'm Lord
I guess.
Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone.
Unfortunately.
Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Okay. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you have a choice of some of the options below that define how you react, but beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. So we can choose, I think it's one of like 3 out of these 6 at a time. So you can do speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, or dread. So, pretty in-depth on what you want to pick from. And then many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. When within dialogues, you'll have several options how to react. But be warned, the other party won't always believe you. And then this is basically just how much money you have, whether they like you in that area or not, or with that counterparty. And then your skill level. Cool.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Let's
Very
go.
well.
Already paying dividends on speechcraft.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean,
Fair
back
enough.
home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
Yeah, that took forever.
Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
See ya.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Somehow, I doubt it, but, okay.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Okay, Hans. Alright, Pebbles.
bothering me, mutt? Henry! Call that
Come
dog
here.
to heel.
What's all the fuss
He's like,
about,
why is
Mutt?
it
Are
letting
you
me
that hungry?
call the
All
dog?
right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well,
Do you know
Do you
these
know
parts?
these parts?
a little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah,
Fair enough.
I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Fair.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Fair enough.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main
Somebody
thing
fell
is
down
that
the well.
it don't get no worse. Hacking up cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Think
Tell
we'll
the
succeed.
truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
You see, I've played the first game and it doesn't.
Listen,
Got any food for
would
the
you have
dog?
some scraps for a mutt?
That's a
I'm pretty
good
sure I don't have
one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Yeah.
Come on,
What food in
Oates.
Trotsky though, man?
We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither
if
you
you know
nor your
Oates's
dog
meat
will
is
get
good.
to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
Fucking good.
I
To be fair.
might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Alright. Free food. Nicholas, hello.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
And you take
Better
good
be
care
taking
of our
good
horses.
Pebbles.
I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Fair.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible, too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt
That's
Lord von
fair, yes.
Berghoff is a wise man, and he'll hear him out with a
Responsible
cool
definitely
head.
depends on the
Clever
day.
folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
You know, you guys keep saying that, but I don't have a good feeling about this for some reason. Ooh, some fine wine, nice. Boar hide.
Come on, Conrad.
Is that a cave?
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you. Why not? Because
Oh.
of sheep.
Alright. I'll take a weighted die.
And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always...
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
We'll see about that. Let's talk to
How
him
do you
first.
think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever
ways.
someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
True.
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will
Good to
go
know.
there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
Good point.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's
Guess I would have
better
found out
than
about the
playing
cave
on
if
the
I would have
ground.
just asked, huh?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
That's fair, I guess. Alright. I know how to play the dice game. I'll kind of explain it as I go, but it's a lot of reading and a lot of combinations you can pick from. It's really not that hard. What does this dice do? Especially it tends to land on 1. Alright.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
I'll go with that and roll again. So you want to aim for 1s and 5s, and then yeah, like that. Triples give you a good amount, and just like that, we're already at 1100 of the 1500 points. And he just got 700 out of that. Nice.
No, that's as far as I go.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I can do that. This should win it. Yeah.
Kurva! Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be
Oh,
done?
too bad.
A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
It's kind of like, I guess, poker.
Come on,
dice.
Conrad.
What?